Hello. Okay. Okay. Now it works. Cool. Um, let's go back to drawing mode. Make me a little bit bigger. There we go. Um, we're making some new stickers today. Today's first subject is "Go fuck yourself and die." There's this stream demonetized immediately. uh, uh, but yeah, we're gonna do some doodling, and then I'm gonna do a Desukon recap, and also we're gonna roll some gacha later on today. So you guys need to send your luck particles my way. But yeah, making some new stickers because I sold out multiple, especially the small stickers. So I want to make some new stickers, and specifically stickers of the witch book trio of Iverna and Fanael and Amelia. And today we're going to be working on, and also people have been asking me for the optimal male physique sticker back, but instead of bringing it back, I'm gonna make a better one. This is what we're gonna be working on today as the second sticker. but Fanael is first with her very friendly "Go fuck yourself and die," with like a cute pose and nice pajamas. She's ready for bed. She needs to be tucked in. She's a little bit sassy. So yeah. Very wholesome sticker. So yeah. But yeah, Desukon has ended. I was really stressed out for it because the Japan trip kind of burned a hole in my wallet, and it's been like, it's not nice to be kind of in the hole financially. So I've been pretty stressed out about it, and like I invested a lot of money into new merch and all that, and Desukon is usually the situation where it sort of pays off. But Frostbite this year was actually really bad. Like the sales were really bad. Obviously my fault because I didn't realize that people would want the trading cards that much. But I didn't really have any kind of reference point to understanding or gauging how much people would want something like that, because it's such a shitpost nonsense product, and all the other conventions before it didn't sell much at all. But then suddenly at Desukon it sold immediately. So I prepared a lot for Desu Summer, and the cards were really popular, just like I expected. A little bit more popular than I expected. I think I have like maybe like 20 boosters left of the, I don't know how many hundred I had, but I had hundreds. But I have like 20 boosters left, which is great, because I don't think they're gonna sell that much at Ropecon, because it's more of a normie convention. So I don't think I'm gonna prepare new ones just yet. And then I'll get some new ones for Frostbite or something like that. Kind of depends on how it sells at Ropecon. I didn't have them at Ropecon last year, so I don't know I mean, technically, it is an event that is sort of in the vein of that kind of games. So I guess I could maybe try to get some play decks for the event so that people can try the game out or something. But either way, I was completely unprepared. And also, the other situation was that Witch Book 4 is obviously a fourth part to a book series, and a lot of people don't like reading. So I can't really realistically expect it to sell as well as a comic book does. Because comic books are much more sort of in the vein of things that people in this sphere consume. So it was much easier to sell Reason Therapy than it was to sell Memoirs 4. But Memoirs 4 actually almost sold out at DesuCon as well, because there were a lot of people who didn't have the book yet. So people came in to get some like resupplies and stuff like that, you know. Witch Book 1 is completely sold out. And the second edition of it is currently in print. So it's gonna be like a pretty, I would say, like significantly different book than the original version was. It's a little bit more, how would I put it, classy. I guess that would be like a good way of putting it. It's classier. Let's see, is there? No, it's fine. Right now you can't purchase any Witch Book 1s there. They are sold out. DesuCon Friday was pretty uneventful. We didn't actually go to the games hall at all. I was just mostly talking with people for Friday. Oh yeah, these things. God fucking damn it. Wait. Chotto matte. Wait. What? I was on a playlist and it started playing some random bullshit from like just the suggestions. I hope YouTube hasn't made some dumbass new update that makes the videos jump into random videos even though you've got a playlist going. Anyway, Buono and I went home after Friday. Friday was mostly spent just gossiping, meeting some people. Fucking TechCon arrived there from Kerava or something on a train, and then he was there for I think there was like the honored guest, the composer, anime composer who did like JoJo stuff and other big hitters. And TechCon just came over to see that guy, and then he went home on a train again. It's crazy how he has the energy for that shit. I don't understand. But respect to him for that. Either way, Friday, I was already, like, I was stressed out because my financial well-being hinges a lot on well-executed events and stuff like that. So it was like, what is it? Stage fright. A little bit of stage fright. And then Saturday came, and the sales started going pretty well, and then I started sort of calming down a little bit. Saw a lot of people, it was one of those events where I didn't really have the time to sort of sit down a whole lot. I made a single day sales record on Saturday. So that was cool. and I was a little bit less stressed out after it. There weren't like any weirdos by the table this time. It was pretty normal. People liked the premium collection thingies. And there was an epic battle of which is better, Wolf Man or Man Wolf. A very important questionnaire that you can actually see the picture. I had this I had this let me show it to you guys. I had this picture, and I would use a marker to do little scratches to count which one is winning. Wolf Man or Man Wolf, and Man Wolf fucking dominated. It wasn't even a contest. What is this? 10, 20, 30, 35 is on Wolf Man, and Man Wolf, on the other hand, has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 69. He has exactly 69 votes, so he has roughly double the attention that Wolf Man got. So it was a very important scientific study. I'm not going to reveal what it is for, but it was pretty cool. People were very excited about the trading cards, and they were a big portion of my sales, for sure. People seemed to find them funny. People enjoyed the new set. A lot of cards were opened, and TechCon, he was like the first person. He was the first person to come over to the table. Like, well, maybe not the first, but like he was there early, and he bought some stuff, and he was like, okay, yeah, this is good. He like, okay, some stuff is maybe an understatement. He was like, he bought a lot of stuff, and then he was like, okay, yeah, cool. And then maybe like 2 hours later, he had this like weird smirk on his face, and he was there again. And then like 2 hours later, he was there again, like with his fucking valued customer little card, and buying more boosters. It was pretty funny. I'm glad that people find the card game so funny. Like, obviously most people just collect them for the funny shitpost cards, which is totally fine, because I don't really play much myself either. I'm much more a collector, so I totally understand the appeal of collecting. But it was cool that people were hyped about the pulls that they got. We had one guy, we had the Desu Goblin guy. Maybe you guys know Desu Goblin guy. Desu Goblin guy, when he found out that Desu Goblin is in the boosters, his eyes were like wide like plates, and he was like, so I can't buy the card like as it is. And I was like, nope, it's in the boosters. You have to search for her. And he squatted down in front of the table and started like analyzing. He had like these conspiracy theories for how to find the Desu Goblin, and started analyzing the piles of boosters and stuff that were there. And he actually had really good pull luck with his cards, and he got Desu Goblin. His logic was that because she's green, she has to be in a green booster, and there was a green booster among the first ones that he chose that had Desu Goblin, and he was very happy about it. But he did not find the holographic Desu Goblin, so I don't know where the holographic Desu Goblin is, but I'm sure he's searching for that card. It is a treasure that he wishes to find one day. People were excited about the holos, which is neat. They're really expensive to produce for me, so they will be kept extremely rare throughout the card game sort of history. I will try to find some time to make a new set for Frostbite. But yeah, it was pretty funny. So yeah, Desu Goblin was pulled. People got their own cards. People were happy with their cards. One thing that was really disappointing was that there were some, like, there was a Pokemon card trading event at the venue, and the Kuono had my trade binder with him, and he was like, "This is Mae-mae's trade binder. If you want to trade, you can find Mae-mae upstairs. In the sales hall." And some people who were interested in some of the cards that I had came over, but their cards were in like really bad condition. I had one guy who had a card that I really, really want, but I want it in a shape where it looks nice on my bookshelf. And his was in like toilet paper condition. I really, really wanted that, or would have wanted that card had it been in good shape. But sadly, it was not. It was in fact in really poor shape. So I didn't actually trade any Pokemon cards throughout the entire event, I think. I don't think I traded a single card throughout the entire event, which is new low for Desukon, which is a little bit unfortunate. But it's just I understand that a lot of people don't have so many cards that you can't really even have a separate trade binder and stuff like that. But like the cards that are in like really, really bad shape, they are something that you should. Well, this is just an opinion, but I feel like when you have cards that have seen that much love, maybe you should just hold on to them. Maybe you should just value the history that you have with that card and keep it like from the perspective of a memory. It's not really the best trade fodder that you can have. In fact, it's probably in the worst end, because damaged cards are, well, there are people who collect them. It's still a little bit like it's still they're really hard to sort of trade on and stuff like that. So I personally don't really think super highly of trading damaged cards unless it's like some super valuable thing. I got one card to love so much. What did you get? Or what do you have? Oh yeah, okay. Well, you got the fucking Caterpie. Because nobody else wanted it, so I don't mind selling it to you. Oh, this needs to be, oh no. Right, because this is technically a bubble. It needs to be a separate thing. Maybe I'll use like a cuter. Or maybe not. We already have the heart. I feel like it's maybe excessive. There we go. But yeah. So Saturday, the sales hall stuff went pretty well. But in anime or whatever, they forgot my Kanna. I was made a promise at Comic-Con that they're gonna try to bring an Android Kanna with them to the event, because I couldn't find one in Japan, because Kanna is pretty popular because the new movie recently happened, so she's like nowhere to be found. but they forgore, which was the betrayal of the century. But I reserved a time in their showroom. It's not far off. It's next week. I'm gonna go check them out. They wanted to buy some books to sell at their place. So, you know, 2 flies with 1 stone. They have specifically set aside the kanna just for me. So it is there now, which is great. But and oh god, this, oh yeah, because it's so fat and it's a vector graphic, so yeah, that makes sense. Let's do 60. 60 is cool. But yeah, they forgore. So I didn't really buy anything at the convention. I didn't really have convention loot. But there was this fucking looming threat kind of haunting me as soon as we went out of the whatchamacallit. As soon as sales hall time ended. I was still a little bit stressed out because while I did like a single day sales record, I did not get like it wasn't like an overall sales record yet, because Frostbite Saturday sold really well, and then Sunday sold like nothing. So this time I had to be a little bit wary of whether if I'd be selling well or not, and I was a little bit nervous because of it. We don't need the sketch anymore. And there was this monster looming in my sort of peripheral vision, I guess, because so Mike's he had spoilers. He had a Pokemon card that is like a very collectible card. It's like super popular in social media and whatever. And it's really expensive. It's pretty modern, so it's not really what I'm interested in, you know? So, but they fucking named their child after one of my characters, so I figured that if it's him, I can offer him like a reasonable price for it. And because it's for the kid, you know. So wait, what the fuck is this? What is this? Why does it jump out of the fucking playlist? What? Wait. Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, but I am on a playlist right now, right? Do I need to like jatkuva toisto? Let's is this on or off? 1. What does this mean? Toista video? No. Like it's on, right? The playlist is playing, right? I mean, it's right here. So why does it start playing random shit? Nani? Why isn't it going down the list? That's really stupid. They just jumped onto some random garbage video. Who knows where. Not cool, YouTube. Why do you have to break things that are already working? Anyway, Mightis wanted to sell me his card because getting it sold and graded and whatever is kind of a hassle, and if you sell it to a vendor, you're gonna get like 80% of the value, or maybe lower if it's a shit vendor and stuff like that. And I was kind of trying to talk him out of it. I was like, yeah, but you realize that PSA is coming over to Europe, so it's not that expensive to grade it. And he was like, nah, I don't know. He had basically already decided on Saturday that he wanted to sell it to me. And I was nervous because I don't usually buy Pokemon cards. I usually trade. Like, I can buy like a portion of the price, but I don't usually buy like €1,000 plus card just like that. Like a normal sane person wouldn't, right? It's a fucking Pokemon card. So, I was worried that if I don't meet some kind of really good sales quota on Sunday, then like my finances aren't really gonna be that much better, because Desukon didn't sell that well. Technically it sold well, but it didn't sell well enough to cover for this nonsense Pokemon card that I have to buy. And I still wanted to buy it because I want to help Mightis out, so I didn't want to be a bummer and have him bring it to the event, and then on Sunday I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm sorry, but I have to drop out of this. I don't really like to disappoint people like that. I guess that's like a problem that I have. Disappointing people is something that I'm really awkward about. And luckily, my panel went well, I would say, really well. What card was it? It's the Lovebirds fucking Latios. I had it in the... It's in Big Boys only. I can find it for you. It's an older... It's like a Sun and Moon, Pokemon Sun and Moon era card, so it's like 2 generations ago. Like this. It's got Latios and Latias kissing, even though they're siblings, so it's like a weird incest card. It's really popular, yeah, because, you know, it's like normie bait, because it's, oh, they're kissing! But we don't know that they're, at least in the anime, they were siblings. But yeah. Luckily, yeah, panel went really well. There was a little bit of an awkward little interaction that happened like right before it, but overall the panel went well. People seemed to have fun. There were some pretty roaring bouts of laughter that echoed through the room, and a good amount of people stayed for the ads, and because of that, I managed to sell quite well on Sunday, and it actually ended up being a sales record for me. So after everything went quite well, I was okay with paying a lot of money. But now I'm stressed out over my finances again. I hope Ropecon goes well. Because I have to tank so many new things. Like I ran out of so many products, so I need to resupply, and resupplying isn't free. But I sold really well, and I was left with a lot of money after the purchase of the card, which was over €1,000. Which is a lot of money for a single Pokemon card. Mighty's took all of my cash. I had some cash in my cash box. I had a lot of cash in my cash box, and he took all of it. Yeah. It was but it's for the kid. So I think it's okay. It's okay that it's for the kid. If it wasn't for the kid, I would have maybe paid like 40% of that price. But if it's for the kid, for little Ren, who was named partially after the Ren from Clownfish Twister, which is very wholesome. Never expected anyone to do something like that. But Ren is a cool name. It's a very androgynous name as well. So if Ren ever ends up conflicted over their gender, they don't have to necessarily change their name. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Let's see, have some kind of concept for what text could look like. This might be fun. Like this. Is this still the correct OST? It is. Very cool. And then let's get like a cursive font for the little... Let's do a squiggly. Oh, we'll have to do it manually. Because... maybe we can make this a little bit taller. This, like this, yeah. But it covers a little bit more space, like this. And then we're gonna add like little love hearts here, and we're gonna add the squiggly here, so let's make it like roughly there. But yeah, I ended up buying the Pokemon card. I'm gonna send it out to get graded so that I can get some proper profit on it, which I will, because the card was, he kept it in really good shape. The only thing is that the centering isn't super good, so it's not gonna get a 10. But that's gonna be a problem for future Mae-mae to think about, because I can't afford grading right now, because I am fucking poor. Well, not necessarily, but a little bit less poor, but still poorer than I wish I was. And yeah, but Pokemon card was purchased, and yeah, Sunday went quite well. I had a lot of people, so I had like my panel at DesuCon was this. It was like a test for how unaware you are of your own cringe, I guess. And it was a tricky one. It was a tricky quiz. Let's see, what kind of color would we use for this? Let's see. I don't know if I can open File Explorer, or will it show something? Oh, chottomatte. Okay, I have returned. So apparently, I guess YouTube playlists just don't work. So I'm not gonna listen to anything that I can't listen to as an entire OST. I wanted to listen to some Grand Blue OST because I'm excited for the release of Relink's next thing. But I guess not. So let's see. Let's see if we can find some OST that is just a single file for the whole thing. Yeah, there we go. Spyro the Dragon. Let's listen to Spyro. Yeah, that's perfect. Now it's just a single video. We're just gonna listen to Spyro the Dragon. Yeah, so I had this little test, and a lot of people came to confess their sins to my table. There are a lot of people who got kind of crushed, I guess, but I hope it helped, because the purpose of the test was to absolutely humiliate everyone, but also to help you understand how immensely cringe of a person you are. I feel like pink would probably be good for this, right? Or maybe like golden yellow, like a sort of ochre golden yellow. What do you guys think? What would be nicer? A pink, go fuck yourself, or a golden yellow, go fuck yourself? Which one is better? Maybe no, I do like this more. This could be like here, so that it fills the empty space a little bit better. I don't really have a yellow sticker yet, I think, so we could maybe try that. So let's give it a go. But yeah, a lot of people came to confess their sins over to me, and there was there were some excuses. Some people took it with stride. Nobody came over to complain and stuff, so it was all good. It was raining like crazy on Saturday, so someone from the game hall, I guess, was like, I was complaining that, oh fuck, I'm gonna get like drenched on the way home, and someone from the game hall came over and he was like, do you want a lift? I could take you and your buddies over to the over to your place. And yes, please. It was very, very generous of him to offer that. So big respecto to Mr. Game Hall Master. Super appreciated. If he ever sees this, it was very nice of him. We need to take this here because it's stupid to do this, and this also. But Sunday, they didn't come by, so I couldn't give them like a nice funny sticker or something as a thank you. But it was still very generous and nice of them. I had a little, oh yeah, let's do that as well. I had a little discussion with security guard that we had at the event as well, and all in all, the experience Sunday was very, very positive. People bought a lot of cards. Lots of people got so Sunday I was left with like 5 premium collections of Threesome Therapy. A premium collection had a bunch of like exclusive merch that will not be resold again. That seemed to be like a thing that people enjoyed, which is great. The thing is that Finland is very small, and the convention scene is even smaller, and the 18 plus convention scene is even smaller. So usually your customers are kind of the same. So instead of trying to like make everyone your customer, I feel like it's much better to try to provide as much value as you can to the customer base that you already have. And I feel like that was kind of proven to me quite effectively at the convention, because the premium collection thing was very popular. Why are you not colored? Oh, right. Wait, no, I don't actually know why you are not. Oh, it's because, okay, yeah, sure. We're gonna do it this way. And then we're gonna take this, we're gonna take this, we're gonna do that, drop that. And then we're gonna take, for now, this color right here. Take that, there we go. And I feel like yellow is pretty good. I don't have a yellow nice positive sort of energetic yellow sticker yet, so I feel like this is probably a good color to get started with. We could actually, oh, the edge is still, for some reason it's black. Take that, okay, there we go. Let's use, how should I do this? Okay, I guess what I'm gonna do is we're gonna rasterize this Splunk. There we go. And now it's no longer vector. Save that. And then we can start using this as a reference point. Invert. Let's find like a lighter ochre that we're gonna use as her skin color. There we go. This is great. Like so. But yeah, there we go. I didn't go to the game hall a single time during the entire event, which was a bit of a bummer. Saturday, we had a little thing where people came over to trade a bunch of collectible cards, specifically the Mae-mae collectible cards, and it was fun. People got some cards that they were looking for. A lot of really good packs were opened. And overall, seemed like people were pretty happy with what they got. And Yersu was there, and Valkia was there, and Yuski was there, and it was like Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Everyone was there. I had a lot of long talks with friends about stuff. I don't know what everyone was kind of doing, because, you know, I was stuck in the sales hall for the whole event. But at least we had some good pizza. I bought fucking TechCon. He was like, I'm gonna have to be stingy on some food because I can't afford it otherwise. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? He's like, what is he like? He's like barely 18 or something, 20 or something, and motherfucker is skipping on food so that he can buy anime. No. So I offered that I'm gonna purchase him food. I'm gonna buy him a pizza, and he will in exchange be able to spend more on anime shit. Everyone was there except for Amico, exactly. And so I got him food, but like he didn't even fucking buy a drink. Like he could have totally had a drink too. Motherfucker didn't even. He needs to get a beating. Anyway, it was pretty cool, I guess. There we go. And but yeah, I made a lot of funny doodles on my threesome therapy books, and people were generally quite excited about the new comic, and Yerso seemed to find it very funny how I marketed it. I was like, so these three close friends, best friends even, Terra, Miyuki, and Pain live in a mansion, and they live in a mansion, and the third one, she has issues with settling down for a home. And now her best friends, masochist muscle girl and big titty cat girl, will try to help her settle home. And Yesu seemed to find that like very, very funny for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm glad he had fun listening to my pitches to people, and it seemed to work pretty well. People seem to find it funny. Masochist muscle girl and big titty cat girl was like a pretty effective summary of what it was. And it's technically like a one shot, so it's pretty easy to get into. And there any more? Oh yeah, there's one more here. Plonk. And yeah, I tried to go around and see like if there was something that I would want to buy, but there was very little. I did get like one really nice looking Pikachu sticker from Kuono, who went around the sales halls and stuff like that. It was like a really fat Pikachu. It's great. Fantastic creature. Fat Pikachu is best Pikachu. There is not even an argument about it. It is just a fact of life. It's a fact of life. So yeah. Yes, it is. Fat Pikachu. If Pikachu isn't fat, it's not Pikachu. Might be a hot take, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I'm sorry. But yeah. Let's give her nice little stripes on her. Short, stubby legs. There we go. And some like puolituttu semi-friends were getting married, so I gave them a horny jail keychain as a wedding gift. They're gonna need it. Hopefully marriage goes well. And maybe I should make the pants like a different color than the skin, because yeah, no, let's make the pants a different color than the skin, because we've got the skin sort of in here and in there, and we've already got this like ochre color sort of present throughout the artwork. But yeah, I went home. I was really tired. But I was pretty happy with how the convention went. I've learned a little bit more about how to market my stuff better and so on and so forth. So now I just need to recuperate the fucking cost of the fucking Pokemon card. Hopefully at Ropecon. So yeah, there's still the journey of Mae-mae is not yet over. Yeah, so yeah, there's still more to this summer's a great Mae-mae adventure, I guess. Let's add one more color. I feel like we can do it for the sleeves and for the fluff and stuff. Or yeah, no, we have to do it because we have like this little portion here that has her like skin showing a little bit. So to differentiate it, these two have to preferably be a different color from it. Yeah. Okay. Let's figure it out. Also, there's this thing here, which is not cool. There we go. And let's do like a super high highlight. A little bit more yellow. There we go. So there we go. A lot of people who made illustrations for the card game were trying to find their own cards and trading for them as well, which was pretty cool. The next set is probably gonna be actually we could use this white for the fluff and stuff. The next set is probably gonna be like my stuff again. It's gonna be like a Mae-mae exclusive. Set, and then the set after that maybe we'll do a drawing contest again. The issue is that I can't really afford to pay people hundreds of euro constantly. I'm not made of money. I love having little contests and I want to pay for the effort that people put in, but I don't have that kind of money. I'm not that well off, so I need to do it within reason. So next set is gonna be like, I don't know, it's gonna have some kind of old Mae-mae cringe related title to it, because it's gonna be a lot of old Mae-mae cringe for sure. But yeah, I came home on Sunday and I discovered that some of my carnivorous plants are dying, which wasn't a super positive thing to come home to. It's been so hot that they're suffering from the heat wave, and because some of them are like mountain plants and they want like 22 Celsius max. So the 26s and whatever it has been have been doing some damage to them. So now I'm in desperate recovery mode with them, trying to help them maybe survive. And I've bought some new, like, I was originally thinking of buying myself in my funny cheek gacha game, but because my carnivorous plants needed immediate care, my reward for doing well at the convention was instead some supplies for my carnivorous plants. So now I've got a water purifier and a humidifier incoming. Sometime probably next week. I don't think they're gonna come tomorrow because it's Juhannus and all that, but yeah, carnivorous plants are getting first priority over gacha games, which probably is the way to go. There was this one character that I kind of really want to try to like max out, or like push to make the character really strong. in the cheek gacha game. But I got really unlucky and I rolled 500 times today and I got one of her. One. So I got completely fucked by the gacha. It was a banner, so she's supposed to be like more easily obtainable from it. And I got kind of fucked in the ass by it. But I still have some currency left, the free currency in the game, and we're gonna do some gacha today. Maybe if you guys send your lucky particles to me, maybe I'll do better in the gacha. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah, I've got some new carnivorous plant equipment coming in, and it's like it's a little bit intimidating as a hobby. It's so technical. Like when I was a kid, like all of my plants would always die all the time, and now that I'm an adult, I realized that yeah, they would die because they are so fucking hard to grow. They are insanely hard to grow. Anyone who says that they're easy to grow is a liar. If you don't live in an environment where they can be held outside or outdoors or stuff like that, they are fucking miserable to grow, especially in Finland. Finland is probably like one of the worst places to grow them. Okay, maybe like Africa is even worse, but like you get the point. But there are some like African like really nice and big carnivorous plants, so it's just a matter of what you get. But they are not an easy hobby. So now I have a really technical equipment incoming, and I'm hoping that this will help. So the issue is that carnivorous plants have really weak roots, and they live in swamps, so they don't have the necessary, I guess, anatomy would be the way to say it. They don't have the necessary anatomy to like deal with water that isn't just water as it is. So in drinking water, there's a lot of like additives like chlorine and stuff like that to make it so that it's healthier for humans. But it's not good for the plants because the plants, they don't have the resources to process those minerals and chemicals. So they die very quickly and easily when exposed to them. So I need a water filtration system that I can filter water through so that the plants won't die, because their roots will burn if the water isn't filtered. They will clog from the from the chalk and other chemicals that are in the water, and then the plant will eventually wither and die, which is not what I want. I want my plants to be happy and live long lives. So yeah, that's sort of what's going on. So you guys need to keep your fingies crossed for my gacha luck today when we start rolling stuff, so that I can be okay with having invested my money elsewhere. I trust you guys, okay? But yeah, it's been a little bit it's been really busy after the convention still. Having to do, I had to immediately get to work on second edition of which book 1, because the original edition was completely sold out, and I wrote a much more cleanly proofread version of it, and it was not necessarily my thoughts weren't to release it just yet, because I didn't think that I would sell out of Witch Book once so easily, but I was wrong. I'm obviously happy to be wrong when it comes down to sales. Never a bad thing to sell out, or to be sold out, I guess. Sometimes it can be a bad thing to be a sellout. But in this case, it was great. But it was a little bit of extra stress added on top of my already busy schedule. So I poor shirt maker got deleted. Yeah. I've got the bot that automatically yeets them to oblivion as soon as they post something. But yeah, I figured that, and yeah, I figured that so I read online, especially like Finnish sources said that you can use tap water for carnivorous plants if you let it sit for a while, and that lets the minerals and stuff in the water sort of seep down, and it's usable again. So I got like a pregnancy test for water to see how many particles there are in the water, because you can't have a lot of particles in the water, or otherwise it's not good for the carnivorous plants. And I discovered that letting the water sit actually does nothing. The pregnancy test doesn't lie. It gives you like readings for how many particles there are in the water, and it constantly gave the same numbers for both the drinking water straight from the tap, and then for a bucket of water that I left out to sit in the sunlight for a long time. So yeah, that's a myth busted. I wish people wouldn't spread misinformation about living things online, because it can kill those living things, which is kind of cringe. So I posted on Reddit and I asked them for help, and they guided me to a site where I can purchase a water purifier for an affordable price in Europe. Because this is mostly like a bigger issue in the States, because in the States their water is like hard. It's not necessarily even drinkable from the faucet. So they need water purifiers for stuff. But our water is very soft, so it's pretty good for you. But the issue is that it's too good for you, so it's kind of harmful to the plants. So now I've got my system that filters out everything from the water and just leaves water as it is, which is grand. Exactly what I wanted. It's got like activated carbon filters and all that shit. And a humidifier that goes into the tent so that they will always be at 80% humidity, which is what they want. So there's going to be some upgrades to my system. After I'm done with this first sticker, we're going to roll some gachas and stuff like that as well. But I'm going to finish this first so that I don't get kind of distracted. But yeah, I'm still a little bit sort of stressed out, I guess, over work stuff, money stuff, such. But it's getting better. It's getting better. I'm not gonna waste money on Pokemon cards until much later in the year when there's a card trading event. I'm gonna go to Ropecon, but they don't seem to have the card trading people that I usually get like expensive cards from in there. In fact, the card vendors in there seem to be quite limited. So that's interesting. But I'm hoping that maybe I can do some nice trades over there, if nothing else. But we shall see. We shall see how it goes. But I'll do my best to not buy any cards, because it's been a little bit much. The Latios thing was a little bit much. I'm hoping that it's gonna get like a 9 in Grady, so that I can use it as trade fodder, which would be still nice. So yeah, but I can't afford grading right now, so it's probably gonna be somewhere toward the very end of the year when I'm gonna send stuff to get graded. Grading is really expensive. There we go. Oh, this isn't closed. There we go. Maybe we will actually use... I mean, we do have this dark brown. We could technically tone it down a little bit to make it a little bit more sort of not so saturated. It's a little bit too saturated right now. We'll take it like here. Like that. And then we can maybe use that as a color for the pants. Let's see. It's still too dark. I would want it to be like, maybe like this. And it's still a little bit, like it consumes such a large real estate of the character space, so I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go with this for the bottom part of the outfit as well, or maybe not. Maybe what we could do here is first do this like I did before, and maybe we could add like a soft gradient to the color so that they differentiate from each other, so that like we can do this, and maybe we can add like a slightly deeper color like this to make it a little bit more 3D, and at the same time like a nice I kind of want her shirt to have some kind of pattern to it, or like a text or something like that. I don't know exactly what I would want there. We could try first with the pants and see if maybe we can use this color to make the stripes on the pants so that we can see if it looks nice. Oh, that's actually pretty cute. I kind of like that. She looks like a little bee. Like so. It's pretty cute. Yeah. I like those colors. And then we're also gonna make it here. Because this one is her leg that I seem to have full board. And let's add one stripe there too, I guess. So that we can differentiate the pieces of the body better. There we go. Very cool. And I guess we could make these strings this color as well. Actually, maybe these strings we could actually use the dark brown for. Yeah, we could totally do that. There we go. That's the correct solution for sure. Very cool, very cool. She looks like a Simpson. Simple. And then let's add a little hard shadow and then some little highlights. I think I've had like a little shadow in the previous ones as well. This is a good one. That. So, I don't think, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think I've ever drawn this like heart pose before, which caught me off guard a little bit, and I ended up like sort of thinking about it, like, have I actually ever done this before? And I don't think I have. It's like a very sort of modern girly pose, but somehow it's sort of never come across my works before. But now we have Fanail, the cutest of them all, doing a cutesy pose here to tell you to go fucking die, in her usual adorable manner. Let's do this, and let's do. Yeah, it's actually a pretty difficult, like the hand positioning is kind of hard to make in a where you can sort of tell that it's a heart. It's not an easy pose for sure. Hands are like a pretty difficult thing to draw to begin with, and then to put them in like a sort of heavily layered pose like that, I guess, where the fingers sort of overlay each other a lot. It's a little bit of a struggle for sure. go. There's going to be a lot of games sort of releasing in quick succession starting next week. Next week is Deltarune's new update thingy. I think it releases Wednesday. So I'm going to be streaming that Wednesday. The moment it releases, because I'm really excited for it. We could kind of turn this darker, maybe from here, so that we can see that the depth is sort of going behind her shoulder. It's a little bit hard to understand like this. So let's help the brain a little bit. There we go. Now we can easily see that it's going into a deeper situation right there. Go, and then let's do this. We could do these as well. Technically, we should do it over there too. I really don't want. Fuck. Drawing for Finnish audiences has made me like really insecure about being even like slightly lazy, which is, I mean, it gets good results in terms of the way the art looks and stuff like that, but it can be pretty stressful sometimes to be super nitpicky over fucking everything. And it's not super healthy for art stuff in general to be nitpicky. Generally speaking, it's more about sort of what kind of message you're trying to convey, and kind of like what are you trying to, what are you trying to evoke in people with your artwork. And if you're just focusing on the technical details all the time, it's easy to forget the emotional aspect of it, I guess. But I do understand the appeal of the technical aspect of it as well. I do hold it in high regard as well. It's just, I wish I could be a little bit lazy sometimes. And people would just be quiet and be like, okay, you know, it's good enough. I'll still buy it. But I know myself enough that I'm gonna start nagging at myself for it. Like, I was posting, yeah, right? The Deltarune stuff is like super close, like right behind the corner. So, yeah, I'm gonna be, I would assume that I'll beat it next week, because the episodes aren't like super long. But there's gonna be some cursed character voices and shit incoming, so I guess look forward to it. I'm very interested in seeing where the story goes. I'm contemplating on whether if I should redo the final episode or final portion of the 4th episode, because I killed some of the fetus monsters in it, and I don't know if that makes a difference. But you do get EXP for killing them. So, but it was the fucking Titan thing. Surely that's not gonna be a friend in the end. Like, fuck. Like a big biblically accurate angel is like, yo, let's be friends, guy. We'll see, I guess. I wouldn't put it past Toby Fox with his friendship fetish, but we'll see. We'll see. Either way, the episodes are like, you know, they're episodic, so it's easy to sort of fix later on. But I am excited for it for sure. I was pretty excited for the fucking gacha event today as well, but I got fucking jack shit from it, which is not cool. Not cool, game. So yeah. Hello, Yersu. But we'll see next week with some glorious voice acting. Glorious voice acting incoming. I don't know what that means in terms of anything, kind of, because I haven't really played it, but good, I guess. The die is a bit extra, or if she just said die and the sticker was just go fuck yourself. She's gonna say please over here, like a nice little good girl. Not that pretty, please, no. It's the whole go fuck yourself and die is like a meme thing from years ago. So I'm just gonna go with the original quote. And also it's funnier because it's in character, very in character for her. It's like she would be the kind of person who would have like some weird fucking argument online about something super pointless. And start threatening you that she has this and that much experience in the military and she has this many recorded kills. Like, she's that fucking copy pasta personified. Well, yeah, I don't really have characters like that, so now that I have the final witch book incoming, I figured that I have to do stickers for the witch book characters. And Fun Isle is the sort of sassy one, so well, this is more like aggressive one, I guess. So this is the way we shall go. This is the way we shall go. Doomering about not getting to some officer's school. Why? Like, are they failing like entrance exams or something? I don't really like it. Does army related things have entrance exams? I guess they would, right? Because it's like pretty high responsibility jobs. mostly likely the psychological type part. So I see. Okay, so he's like super and totally reasonable and stable of a human being. Very nice. Okay, yeah, those kinds of people with guns. Yeah, I can see that that's not a good equation. Should we give her Nepenina our little shadow? Nah, I think she's fine like this. We don't want to do too hard shadows because otherwise it loses the sort of flat look. And let's do highlights to her hair. Do I have highlights on the other ones? Where's my trade binder? Let me check on Discord to make sure that very fit but kind of child. I mean, fitness and being childish are completely not like, you know, something that let's see, doodles. There we go. Yeah, they do have highlights. Okay, cool. But yeah, yeah, they're like not mutually exclusive. Like you can be fit and childish. It's shitposts are a great way to get rid of art block. Like anything that you can do to make yourself take your own art a little bit less seriously is like a really good way to get rid of any kinds of art blocks and stuff like that. And that's not exactly true, yes. You did do more serious, quote-unquote serious art back in the day, but just don't do it anymore, I guess. I don't know why. Just vicariously living through watching other people draw instead of drawing himself. SMH my head. So cringe. Got lazyfied, Haven't seen any serious Yersu drawings. Yeah, you need to find his like secret Twitter accounts and stuff like that to see them. How have you been enjoying Relink, Amico? I see you played it 4 hours today, so I'm guessing it's at least like worth playing. You know, people usually don't play something for 4 hours if they don't enjoy it. Some shitposts, yeah, like shitpost can be like technically serious. Like it can be like I put effort into this, even if it is a shitpost. Like I mean, technically all of my stickers are shitposts. And while I obviously don't put as much effort into them as I put into my more serious works, they're still not something that I just throw out without any thought put into them whatsoever. So shit posting and effort can very much happen together. There we go. I think she looks pretty cute. I kind of want to have her have like a little like a highlight around her. No, I don't actually, because the knee wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, the knee would be an issue for sure. Because the highlight would appear around her and then around here, but then it wouldn't go over this logically, and that wouldn't be able to continue sort of naturally. So we're gonna just say fuck it. It started to grow on me. Yeah, it's pretty fun. For me, like when I started like being like, okay, I see how this game is. It was when I fought Furikane for the first time. I don't know if you're there yet, but like when that music starts sort of getting crazy and like the fight is kind of hectic and stuff like that, I was like, oh fuck, this is great. It was a lot of fun. It reminded me of how old PSO2 was. Just hype music and anime nonsense, and you can use your cool super attacks, and it's just a lot of fun. It's even more fun when you have your friends and you can all do your stupid cringe anime attacks together. Oh yeah, let's put this on a separate layer so that this. There we go. I'm very excited for the sequel. I'm gonna be playing the shit out of it. Oh, Vulcan Bola. He doesn't let you... What? Because in my experience, Vulcan Bola is just... He's the fastest one of them to kill, because he's just standing there and letting you wail on him. If you dodge his attacks, then he's like a complete punching bag. But I guess you do need to dodge his attacks. But yeah, Vulcan Bola is definitely not one of my favorites either, to be fair. The wolf is cool. Managar Murmur. Furikane is great. Overall, they're pretty just enjoyable. Fun. What should I do with this? Maybe like this? And we'll do like a lighter yellow down here. And we'll add some shoujo sparkles. There we go. It's already looking pretty cute. She's all adorable and telling you to go fuck yourself. Maybe we'll add a small highlight around her inside this thingy. Let's see if this is a decent look. Maybe I was too focused. No. You hit Vulcan Bola right in his dick. That's where we go for Vulcan Bola. Just fuck up his dick and you're totally fine. That's the way you deal with Vulcan Bola the best. Ignore the arms completely. But yeah, that one is definitely the #1 most expected game of so far. I hope it lives up to the hype. Would be cool. Then we can add little hearts around. And if we have time, which we should, actually let's do this first, like this, and we'll just let that be there. That's from the cheek blush, I think. We'll do the optimal male physique one as well. Sort of, with these stickers, the longest time is usually spent sort of figuring out the coloring and stuff like that. The sort of aesthetic of the sticker. So we'll see if I have time for it. Do you guys have any plans for midsummer celebrations tomorrow or Saturday? Mine is work, if you can believe it. There we go. Let's see if I have a nice heart brush that would make like... These ones aren't super good. They kind of... first of all, they're colored. And they're also like sort of wrangly. And I don't like my hearts all wrangly. There's some stars. Moisture, water. Yeah, no, I don't seem to have any good hearts, so we'll draw them myself. And the and die part needs a highlight around it. This one. Maybe 20. And we're gonna take this doink, and drop it there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna add another layer and do a little squiggle for it. Try to mimic the font a little bit by making this look like a penis, I guess. This will be a great gift sticker and give to your closest friends. $15 was the size, I think. Or was it 20? It's 20. Okay, so then we'll do 20 here as well. And we're gonna take this color and drop it there. You're just soaking in the poly like all the time. Weren't you just there? How are you there again? Work on Saturday too. I did ask for the following Saturday off for birthday weekend though. Well, that is probably good. That's probably good. Let's draw some more hearts around here. The hearts make it look so much better. This is a great sticker. I can already tell. Dog sitting last week. So now you're just gonna be sitting while you sitting this time. Have to watch the poly to make sure that it doesn't run away by sitting inside of it. This one has too sharp of this portion. It's so cute. This is like the cutest picture I've ever made of a nail, and it reads "Go fuck yourself and die" right next to it. Should we put like a little heart over here too? Maybe not. I think it's clear enough. She's got such a distinctive pose, and the hearts around make it sort of clear enough that She fucking hates you. And then we could do the please in like the fancy font as well. Maybe not. It's a little bit too hard to read. Maybe we'll just go with the funny blob font instead. It's like this. I kind of want to tilt the bubble as well, but I'm just gonna fuck the thingy. Let's see. Is it fine if I just do it in? I think it's fine like this. Doesn't need to be angled. Antisocial sticker. It is definitely an antisocial sticker. I got we have optimal mail that we're gonna try to do today. Then we have delicious depression with Iverna drinking some kind of black tea that is like slightly dripping on her. And muscle mummy. So these are going to be the new stickers. We're going to try to see if we can finish optimal mail today as well. There we go. And then let's add like a little that, and don't refer to multiple, go fuck yourself. There we go. And add like this little slight highlight to it, like so. Same here. Oh yeah, we need to be on this layer. It's glitching out. Save that. Oh wait, now the touchscreen isn't working. Okay, cool. So let's restart the whole fucking drawing software then. I couldn't find like a symmetric heart, so I had to use a speech bubble that is shaped like a heart. To make the heart symmetric. There we go. I feel like it's pretty complete, isn't it? The balloon is... Maybe I could add a highlight around it as well. I think that's probably the way to go, and we're gonna use this color right here. Actually, maybe this one? There we go. Very good. Very good. That's very cute. Like, who the fuck would ever like, imagine getting this as a gift from Saul. Oh no. It's perfect. Grand. Very cool. Okay. I'm very happy with that one. I was like, when I started drawing it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. We're gonna do this next, but before that, we're gonna do some gacha. Because fuck me and my bad luck. Oh shit, hell yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's turn this off for a second. We have some gacha to roll. Oh. Okay, so I was wondering why I can't hear this stuff, but it's because I guess the audio settings of the emulator are coming through somewhere other than the usual audio channel. So I guess we'll listen to some Spyro music while we roll some gacha. Perfect gift for exes. Yes, for sure. So let's do that. There we go. We have a gacha situation over here. This girl, this big-cheeked, look at her, she's fucking adorable. I need 2 of her. I have her already, but I need 2 more of her to be able to fully upgrade her. And I've rolled 500 times today. And I have gotten her exactly once. Which is fucking rough. It is fucking miserable. So so please, like, do the well, that's the thing. It's not bad odds. This game is really generous with the odds. It's 3% for a 3-star, and she has 10 times the chance that anyone else to appear when you get a 3-star. And I got so many 3-stars, and none of them were her, which is fucking cringe. I just got absolutely shafted. But yeah, do the Dragon Ball thing where we charge Spirit Bomb, raise our hands to the air, and send some fortune particles my way. If I can get her twice, then I'm good. I'm happy. But so far, fortune has not been on my side, which is how it usually goes when it comes down to video games, which is fucking cringe, but that's just how it is. But let's do this. We have to pull a cheek to do the thing. And then we have a pile of books and okay, we got a 3-star. Please be her. Please be her. Please be her. Please be her. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. 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 Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? I skipped it because it was someone I already have. Okay. Okay. Momo is really, really good. So I'm not mad that I got her. That's fine. That's fine. But that's not what we're looking for here. But Momo is fantastic. She's like insanely good. We got her last time I was streaming through this. And she's super, super good. So I'm fine with getting her. But I need Renewal, please. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Fuck. Okay. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Fuck! Okay. Come on, please. No. No. Not a single one. Not a single one. Come on. No. They're just the fucking 2 stars. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Come on. Oh. Okay. Who was it? Motherfucker. Give me the... Why can't I have her? I have everyone. I don't want you. This is a shit character. I don't want her. Fuck. Shit. Come on. Who was it? Motherfucker. This bitch again. Shit. I got her like a million times today as well. I don't want you. I don't want you. I want the fucking elf. Come on. Don't be a fucking no. Oh, come on. No! No! I'm at 3,000. I have... She's just fucking impossible to get. Here we can see... See, she's got this... She's got 10 times, over 10 times the chance that anyone else comes when we have a 3-star. Motherfucker. How is it possible that I just can't get her? How is it possible? All down the fucking drain. Yeah, exactly. Come on, give me... Oh, okay. Okay, 2. Come on, come on. Oh, someone new. No, I don't want new. I want... no. No, not this fucking freak. No, go away. Nobody likes you. Nobody's gonna ever use you, you fucking stupid piece of shit. Yes. Oh, oh, she's there. Okay, 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 okay. She's there. Okay, that's 1. That is 1. I have 2,000 left. No, no. Come on. Please, please. No! Final one. Oh! Okay, this has to be it, right? This has to be it. This has to be. Please. 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 Please don't give me some stupid trash character. Please give me the fucking elf. Please. Come on. Come on, not these guys. Please? Elf? No! Shit! Well, I mean, Gideon is really good too, but fuck! Okay, so I'm missing 1. Well, they're gonna give a bunch of free tickets and shit during the event, so I guess that's good, but... I need to exchange these... to get the thing, get her star ranking up. So you have to get the character multiple times to star them up. And this is the first one that I have at 5 stars, which is cool. But the thing is that she needs to be... so the yearning thing that appears here, you need 40 of those tickets to reach here. And I have 20 right now, and you get 20 for getting her in the gacha. So I need 1 more. And we only need to get her to tier 2. And this is gonna make her completely fucking broken. If I can get her to this. So if I can get one more copy of her somehow, then I'm good. She is the echo of eternity, multi-dimensional wandering elf, Renua. She's like the meta character of the game right now. She's really, really good, and she is fucking cute as well. So that's a good plus. Okay, but I got 1. There's still plenty of event stuff to go around. Specifically, this one. We have 20, 40, 60 tickets here still. So 60 more rolls to get her. And then this one guarantees one of the god characters, like the super good ones. So it could be her again. So there's still hope. There's still hope. But yeah, this rough. I mean, yeah, this one also includes Eldine, so technically this one can also have her, and this one can also have her. So I just need one more. And it's not bad if I get more, because her final tier power-up is also super, super strong. This tier 3 one. All damage increased 22%, which is crazy. It's just unconditional. But this one is what I want. The space-time and beyond. But I can't do this until I manifest her yearning, which I need to watch the story of yearning first. And we're not gonna do that right now, because we've got some other work stuff to do. Draw some more stickers and so on and so forth. But at least I got one. So that's good. That's good. I got one, and I got one new idiot. This fucking bitch. She can go fucking die for all I care. Nobody likes her. So now, like, this one is the only one that I'm, like, missing that I really, really, really want. Butter is also okay, but she's just a fucking Corone ripoff. But yeah. So this is my... I've got a red team. They're mad, I guess angry. You are late for Desukon recap by a good 3 to 2 hours. But I will figure these things out after stream, and we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, I'll get some more renewals in the future. Fingers crossed. But now, let's get to optimal male physique. A very important sticker. People have been asking for this a lot, and I want to deliver, but I don't. So the issue with the original optimal male physique sticker was that it's like super tall. So it's not like it costs a lot to make it look like decent. So what I instead want to make it like a little bit more like square, so that it's cheaper to manufacture and it looks a little bit more stylish and it's easier to find a nice spot for. But one more renewal and I'm able to get her to the point where I want her to be. Probably some more gacha tomorrow on stream. It might be like a reoccurring topic for the next month, since the event is for a month. We'll see. I hope I can get one more. That's all I need. It seems like it's potentially realistic that I could maybe get her, which would be super awesome. Then I could like start making like considerable progress in the game again. Put some funny stickers on my car. They are weatherproof. Mae-mae stickers are vinyl coated, so they are very, very weatherproof. I kind of like just made this on a whim, and then I was just like, God damn, Maru is so fucking cute. He's just a fucking cute dude. He is a very cute dude. There's just something sort of like the boyish energy. The boyish energy sort of adds to the cuteness for sure, I think. it definitely has its appeal for sure. It's clear that I need to roll her for Renua on stream, because last time I was rolling for her, I did like, I think I did like 300 rolls or something like that until I got a single one copy of her, and this time it was within 100 that I got one. So it's way better ratio when you guys are sucking all the bad luck out. So we're gonna do some more gacha in the future. Like, Ifrit is the... Let me find the stupid bitch. The fire freak. This one. This one is the only one that I'm not happy to get in a gacha. Like, at least a little bit happy. Because she doesn't have fucking cheeks. She's just a fucking freak. Like, nobody cares. Then there was this fucking bitch. This fucking bitch. Yeah. Trick that. She's shit. She's not good at all. And then there was this piece of shit as well, who I've gotten an extra ticket for as well. Not cool, man. Not cool, man. I got so many new characters when I was rolling for this shit, and I wish one of them was that. I wish one of them was that. Carrot is cute too, so she would have been nice too. Like, look at her fucking doing with her tongue. But Renua, she will be leveled up in the future. But yeah. I need to turn on the lights. It's actually getting a little bit dark here. There we go. It's already that late. So probably I kind of underestimated how long these take to draw. So maybe I'll definitely continue tomorrow. We could at least, well, I'll probably finish this. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I kind of need to do. And I do need to finish these soon too, because I need to get them to print, like to be printed soon. Because Ropecon is like in a month. So I don't want to risk missing the sticker release. So I'll probably focus on getting the stickers done for now, so that I don't need to think about them later. And I'll probably do this during the day tomorrow, and maybe one of those other stickers as well. And then we'll finish the final one on stream, and maybe we can, I don't know, react Andy some and do some gacha again. Do some gacha again. Just have a relaxy stream for Yuhan's midsummer celebrations. I mean, Maru rarely isn't Maru. He's pretty Maru, to be fair. I've been thinking about, like, after I finish Witch Book 5, which is, it's a fucking weird book already. Like, it is a very strange book. I think once I start proofreading it, it's gonna change pretty like heavily. I feel like right now it's kind of messy. So, well, usually they're quite messy, to be fair, at this point. So I'm not super, like, there's like really interesting stuff in it for sure, but I'm not super confident in it just yet because I'm sort of just putting my ideas on paper right now. But once it is properly like cleaned up and made more sensible, it's going to be a very strange book. It's going to be a very, very strange book. And then I've been actually thinking about the one-shot novel that I'm gonna make after Memoirs is done. I've been thinking about what I want to do with that, and I got some funny ideas. The gay one, yeah, the gay one. I've been thinking, like, originally I wanted the sort of like there's gonna be a femboy type of character in it because I'm not gonna fucking write gay shit if there's no femboy. I've been thinking about it, and I originally was like Bunny would be like the classical go-to, but then I was like, but it's kind of boring. Like bunnies are like they're like so mainstream, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a horse boy, because people like Uma Musume, so surely they're also gonna like Uma Femboy, right? A horse femboy. Isn't that great? That's great. It's definitely great. I feel like it's a grand idea. God, I wish I would have sketched out the clothes a little bit better. Yeah, exactly, Uma Otokono. Using the... Oh, yeah, true! Except that I'm probably not going to be releasing it this year, so it doesn't really count. Yeah, that's sort of in the it's in planning stages right now, not in development just yet. It's in concept design stage. Writing a one-shot book is gonna be pretty fun. And just sort of chill and make it nonsensical, like spicy variant and whatever. The ass has to be perfectly round. Oh shit, true. I might be able to start it before that. Because for Frostbite, Desicon Frostbite, I'm probably gonna have to make Spicy Variant Plus. Because I don't have time to make any other release, because Witchbook 5 is going to release this year. Witchbook 5 is within the release scope of this year still. It's going to be for Helsinki Book Fair. So definitely not something that I can like use completely as the Frostbite release. Let's actually make the skirt flow out a little bit more. Maybe make it like slightly wavy like this. So that there's a little bit more movement to the pose. It's a little bit static. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, actually, can you bump it up even further? Like 50 or something? Because the whole system with the stickers having like the thing where it's like, oh, or at least I didn't find the feature for it. But like right now, I can't set it so that one sticker type is sold out in the... I can only mark the entire product as sold out, but I can't do like individual sticker styles that are sold out. And I've got multiple stickers that are sold out right now. So it's a bit of a problem. Like I have to manually remove them to make it so that people can't buy items that aren't available. So I have to like add the each sticker type and stuff like that manually. I've already done that for the acrylic stands, but stickers are still something that I haven't had the time to do. Oh, can you? Okay, cool. Well, then that's great. Yeah, because I couldn't find the I couldn't find the option for that. I could only find how to mark the whole thing as sold out. So that would be very, very useful, yeah. If you wouldn't mind showing me how. When it comes down to that kind of stuff, I am a total fucking thumb. Not good at all. Any kind of technical stuff that like that isn't really my specialty. A couple days ago, I was watching this fucking idiotic, stupid, dumbass anime called Liar Game. Very frustrating. The main character is so annoying. Uh, she's like the stupidest human being in the universe. Like a naive piece of shit. And is behind. Okay, well, no wonder I didn't find it if it's behind a couple clicks. But yeah, the main character is like, she's like, I guess her, to summarize her, she's like the most innocent person in the universe, like to a like poisonously nonsensical degree, where like there is no way that a real human could ever be like this unless they're like somehow mentally very, very like from a different universe kind of broken. And she gets scammed by like everyone, and then this like superhero psychology student comes to help her scam people back so that she doesn't get scammed so hard. How do I know someone's 18 plus if they order porn from the web store? It's not up to me. On the site terms and conditions, it says that you have to be 18 plus to purchase items from the site. So at that point, if you bypass the 18 plus warning and stuff like that, then it's no longer like on my responsibility, and it's the responsibility of the purchaser. If you don't follow the terms and conditions of the site, then that's not something that I can be held responsible for. Yeah, the only thing is that it's hard for me to keep stock of my items. I have a lot of things, and I'm not super good at that kind of stuff, so I feel like if I sell stuff at an event and then I forget to update the stock, I'm gonna get fucked, because then it'll show that I have stuff even though I don't when someone else tries to buy something. Let's make this a little bit more like this, the back. Yeah, they are very, very legit terms and conditions. I stole them from a friend who had basically the exact same ones, except that they were in Finnish. But yeah, they should be pretty clear on sort of what my side of the situation is on that. Oh yeah, and Shar, if you're still there, if you didn't see the message that I put in the art stuff where you shared your friend's artwork, I don't do critique for work in progress artwork. It's kind of pointless because people can, and people will usually be just like, oh yeah, I was thinking of doing that, but I was just it's just a work in progress, so I didn't finish it just like that. So, and also like, because you can't really sort of know what kind of aesthetic the artist is going for until it's finished. It's a little bit pointless to critique work in progress stuff, because all you can really do is like, well, maybe you can go into this direction or that direction from here. But it just sort of becomes a guessing game, which becomes a waste of time. So, especially at the skill level your friend is, the best way is to make finished images, and then I can critique the finished images. I will gladly give critique for finished works, but not so much for work in progress. Like, and generally speaking, like, a critique is best given when you're sort of showing what is your best, like what is the best you can do. Because if we want to improve what your best is, which is usually the purpose of critique, well, online it's not necessarily that. Online it can be just to make you feel as shit as they can possibly do, and then they hide their like shit or like hate posting as critique by calling it critique, to try to avoid responsibility. But I can definitely give like critique for sure, and I will gladly give critique for young artists who are trying to get out there and sort of, it's just usually when it comes down to critique, I kind of like to ask people sort of what are your like goals with art? Because if you're not trying to like do art professionally, then obviously the critique is going to be a little bit different, because then values like fun and stuff like that come into the equation as well. So, and then again, when you want to do something professionally, then fun isn't necessarily a part of the equation, and stuff like technical skill and stuff like that becomes a lot more valuable, which isn't necessarily super valuable when it comes down to just having fun. Like, having fun isn't a performance. So critiquing works that are done from the perspective of I just enjoy drawing and I want to just have fun with it is a completely different beast in comparison with I want to make something professional and I want to sell my art as a product. Because when you want to sell something, then it becomes like a marketing thing, and you need to think about the marketing stuff, and things like technical quality and such are usually something that is more related to the marketing world. So if your friend does finish the artwork and they want some critique for it, I'd also appreciate to hear what their sort of hopes and dreams with art are. And also give them a warning that depending on how big their hopes and dreams are, the critique will be stricter or lighter, depending on how chill we are about the art stuff. Fresh artists giving critique for VIP stuff is fine since they don't know how to do anything in that state yet. I mean, that's not necessarily true, because we need to sort of understand a baseline. And usually, even an artist who is a complete beginner isn't like completely helpless at everything. They usually have like a basic understanding of what they want out of their artwork. And if the artwork isn't finished, it's hard for you as the critique giver to really understand what they want out of their artwork. So from that perspective, I would still say that it's best if the work is something that would be considered finished. And also because when it comes, especially to young artists who are like beginners and stuff like that, since they are still sort of developing their own like value system with art, like what is important to me as an artist, which is ultimately what sort of determines what your art style is going to be like. It's pretty important that you don't sort of tell them that, oh, you should draw hands like this, or you should draw arms like this, or stuff like that, because your aesthetic sense as like for example my aesthetic sense as a professional artist is completely different from someone else's aesthetic sense who maybe spins in completely different circles, like let's say you're like a fan of some Western series like Powerpuff Girls, and that's like your big inspiration for your art. And then you do a VIP and I see that your character's hands look like this. And I'm like, why the fuck are they thumbs? Why are their hands thumbs? Is it because you don't know how to draw them? And this can easily sort of veer the value system of the artist into a direction that isn't necessarily, yeah, I wanted to draw it like this, but instead like, okay, well, I want to impress Mae-mae because Mae-mae is a professional. I want Mae-mae to appreciate my artwork. And I'm going to create my value system around this critique that I'm receiving so that I can get praised, which isn't a super healthy way of thinking about art, but it's a very common way of thinking about art. So just a second, I need to go get some water. When it comes down to being like a total beginner, I would say that critique isn't even a word that you should know at that point. You should just draw what the fuck you feel like and just have fun with it and stop worrying about like technical stuff and worry about that stuff later, you know. When you've drawn for like less than a year, you can just sort of focus on drawing things that you enjoy drawing. And even if they look a little bit shit, then use your internal sort of value system to tell you when something is shit. Instead of having to rely on someone else to constantly tell you that, okay, well, could have done this a little bit better, could have done that a little bit better. I'm personally more like, especially in today's day and age when we have TikToks and whatever, these sort of instant gratification systems built into social media and stuff like that, it's like, if people can't have an internal motivation to draw, and it needs to come from like a feeling of progress that is that necessitates a third party to be there. Let's do not Psychopaths. I think that's probably very copyrighted. Let's do Cooler World OST. It's been a long time since I've listened to Cooler World OST. Yes, this is good thinking music. It should be like, if you are sort of thinking of art as such a like performative thing at like from the very beginning, I feel like, I don't know how long term you're gonna be invested in it, because it's kind of one of those things where you're never really perfect at it, I guess. Wait, how do the fucking neckties work in school outfits? It goes over the... Or does it go under? It comes from here. Right, and... But yeah, just when you're starting, just, you know, have fun. Don't worry about getting better. If you want to get better, then use your internal critique system and like your own, like basically what your own head says is looks good. And only after you hit a wall is when you start asking for external critique. It's like, oh, I noticed that I can't grow anymore. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know how to fix these issues that are repeating in my artwork throughout. And I would like to learn how to bypass them. That's when we start looking into critique. But not when you're like, you've been drawing for like a month. So we have this right here. This is the other arm. His neck is right here, so this isn't supposed to be exactly like this. His chest is supposed to be like there, I think. Got invited to a family gathering. I have a bit over a week to figure out what arts and crafts to bring with me, because that side of the family is apparently traditionally creative. Oh, very good. Yeah, my mom's side, they're like musically talented, I guess. One of my aunts is like, has a pretty high-end doctorate in music, in like Finnish, what is it? Finnish folk music, I guess. And then I've got some painters and stuff like that over on dad's side. Got very artsy stuff, but it was never a thing that we sort of did as like I guess as like a familial thing, I guess, except for the kantele music, which was kind of a big part of mom's side of the family's culture. Oh, this one is actually not something we want right there. There we go. But like, if you're like a total beginner and you don't know a whole lot about art to begin with, it can be like super overwhelming to actually get critique for your stuff. Like, oh, well, how about color theory? Like, oh, fuck, okay, well, how does this work? There's so much information, so you should start just by just drawing whatever you feel like. There we go. This is a fucking ass. Like, look at this sketch. It doesn't fucking tell me anything of what's going on here. I need to resketch this. Let's actually hide the line layer completely and just bring this back, because I don't want to mess around with the lining pen. Because it's not really good for sort of testing out things. It's meant more for more for finishing the. So so like we have like the collarbones right around there. So his chest is like here, like that, and then do another layer because this is too complicated. Then we have the necktie that comes over here. There's like a knot here. It goes from there maybe like around there, and then we'll move it right here. And that's gonna cover this part. I guess the shirt is like underneath here, where we can sort of see that the shirt continues here, and then this part sort of mysteriously starts around here. It was actually a lot simpler than I thought. It's just late at night, brain goes into fuck you mode and doesn't want to think. Yeah, no, that's it's a little bit simpler now that it's color coded like this. So I'm gonna remove everything that is underneath our red, like so. My internal clock has been saying a lot of this looks like shit when I yeah, but in a situation like that, you have a reference library for like drawing eyes, right? So there's like so many references online where you can find like this has that portion of the whatchamacallit of the eye, and they're a little bit different from anime eyes, and like there's so much reference material you can find online for making something as simple as eyes. So if you're trying to draw like realistic eyes, there's like infinite reference material for that. So if your internal clock or internal sense says that this looks like shit, then you, instead of trying to ask for critique for it, you just go find a picture of it and draw it correctly based on the picture. It's a lot simpler that way. You don't need to ask for critique for basically everything. Especially when it's like a small detail, like a simple detail, like an eye. Specific when we go into specifics, like okay, I want to, let's say, draw an eye that is facing into like hard angles, and I want it to be an anime eye. In situations like that, you can maybe consider it, but there's a shitload of reference material for stuff like that too. But then when we go into stuff like actual technical stuff like theory and perspective or stuff like this, that's the situation where you're first going to draw it as you can, and then you're going to get critiqued because you don't do it right, and hopefully during the critique you get some information on how to do it right, because that's the proper way of giving critique, is trying to help the person who you are critiquing, instead of trying to just point out a mistake or something like that. There we go. How long has your friend been drawing, Shar? Few years now. Okay. Then yeah, in situations where we are few years in, it's fine to ask for critique if you're stuck with stuff. Is there a reason to why they're not just jumping onto the server themselves? underage, maybe, because it is an 18 plus server and I don't deal with kids, so that would make a lot of sense. Also, if they're like very soft, then it's probably not the server. From extremely shy, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. They're very soft. Now, to follow my own advice, because I don't know how a tie knot works, let me find a picture reference for it. Aha. Looks like that. Okay. So yeah, okay, so it's kind of like it's like this and like this. I don't understand how this makes any sense, how it's like sort of tied behind it, but that's not really my problem. I'm just gonna make it look the way it's supposed to, and that's close enough for me. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't recommend the server if you're like super shy. It's not really how would I put it? It's not really a safe space, I guess. so yeah, maybe not. Let's finish the line art today, and I'll finish the rest of the sticker tomorrow. On my own time, and then maybe one more tomorrow before stream, and one final one will be finished on stream. I wasn't really planning on making new stickers, but I realized that if I want to have some merch for Memoirs 5, I kind of have to. And, you know, it's fun to have a little bit more variety on top. Who doesn't want to go fuck yourself and die sticker? I need to figure out what kind of panel I'm gonna have at Frostbite. This song is super nostalgic to me. I fucking loved this shit when I was a kid. Still like it. Very nice. It's a really good ice level song. They'll be fine and then they melt. Yeah, probably. Probably can be a little bit rowdy. Yeah, I heard that you were talking about it on the More Than Welcome. This time you have to have a cosplay on though. Having a hat isn't a cosplay though. Uh-huh. Yeah, Yersu is gonna have a cosplay too. You guys can compare your cosplays. It's like the ice one is like one of the best songs in Cooler World, and then the metal one that's right after it is like objectively the worst one. This one just has like nothing going for it. Well, yeah. No, proper cosplay this time. Let's lower his eyebrow a little bit so that it's a little bit more connected to the expression. I expect your cosplay to be perfect. 2 years. You had like years to make it, so it better be fucking amazing. I think the eye is pretty correctly positioned. Maybe this one doesn't need to be that far back. More like that. Angles like this are a little bit tricky with the big ass anime eyes. To make it so that the iris, I guess, the iris size is consistent, where like you can tell that the face is like leaned to this side a little bit, which means that the iris size needs to be thinner. But at the same time, like we can tell that this one is not correct exactly, because it needs to be more like this. Like that in terms of the angle, I think. So that it's like similar now. And then we're gonna take this one and make it a little bit less long so that it matches with the other one. Because we can see here that it's touching the outer edge of the eye over here, but it is the sort of slant of the eye that is over here, so it creates like this feeling that this should be like long, but it's not. We're gonna shorten it a little bit. There we go. The angle is still a little bit off, but I think it's not that noticeable. This one is tilted ever so slightly more. I guess we'll be a little bit like that. Now they are aligned completely. Here we go. Thank you, transformation tool. don't know if I like the eyebrow over it, but I guess it kind of conceals the expression if we don't have it here. Because the swirl of his hair kind of covers up where the eyebrow would normally be. I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out tomorrow. What I want to do with the eyebrow. I guess I could technically alter the hairstyle a little bit to make it so that we can have eyebrows sort of on his face. Alright, so fucking girly that even I'm getting confused over his gender. Okay. It's past midnight. I'm gonna go do my funny cheat game dailies. And then I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow, expect to see a couple more stickers. Probably before stream. And then a couple more maybe on stream. And I hope you have a good night. Please, if you don't plan on staying sober for Juhannus, midsummer, don't drown. I need you to purchase Mae-mae products. So I can't have people dying, okay? Anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. I'm gonna go for today. Bye. It was actually pretty fun to stream. It's been a long time. So, more streams in the near future.